Shane Gillis, can we see the tweet? I put the tweet up because, again, this is, in my opinion, the fourth way Shane Gillis has broken fucking the narrative in the past. And we will get to the responses on this, okay? I told you he broke fucking Bud Light because it's like, we don't want frat boys, we want frat boys. He broke SNL, we don't want fucking this guy. He's got more followers us than Patreon, we want this guy, okay? And I'll get back to that. And he broke fucking TMZ. Look what he did. This is what he said, and they're putting him on SNL, and he broke them because they knew people would take his side, but they wanted people to click on their fucking site. And now fucking this Yahoo article, which is actually the Daily Beast, but I said the Yahoo, like, I put, my God, the left never gets tired of losing. We get it, Yahoo. You need the clicks. And then I wrote, of course, if you read the comments after the article, they'll all agree how fucking brilliant and hilarious it was. No one believes the left anymore. Or cares. Now read some of the comments because many people disagreed with me. Many people disagreed. And I'll be the first to admit, we have different definitions of brilliant and hilarious. They all agree fucking brilliant and hilarious. Sir, it was mid respectfully.
Who are you?
Right, but still, I respect his opinion. And by the way, I put the toast and the fist bump. He thought I was saying I'd hit him. Corporate journalists aren't people. The EU, they promised.
Ha, that's great. I like that one.
Left bowing to the woke cult is causing tons of long time. Okay, that's a... First time I've stayed up and watched SNL in 10 years. His monologue was funny, not fantastic, but funny. Respect that. Wait, the pre-recorded, did I miss it? The pre-recorded bits are great. Trump shoes and emu insurance. My favorite was the human resources skit. Did you guys watch it? I know you're busy parenting and stuff. I actually sat there yesterday and watched it.
Saw clips on Twitter and I thought they were all good.
I thought
it's fucking a million times better than any shit that fucking faggot ass show has done in the last 20 years.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
It's great.
Brilliant and hilarious. Quinn said he didn't bomb at all. Oh, wait, the skits were, aside from the group in the bar and the butt plug pit, that was the last. That was really good. I'd give him a solid 7.5. Okay, Joe. Quint, he didn't bomb at all. He was great. More actual comedians should start hosting. I think the SNL now realizes they let slip by. I don't know what Pellucid is. SNL was funny for the first time in 20 years. Yep. Atticus Flynn. Hey, stranger. The first true thing I've ever heard Geno say, because all I do is lie. Seth Pearl, not a fan of SNL. Funniest it's been since the 90s. So true. I'm sick of the left. Show more replies, because I think one more guy disagreed with me. Geno, Samson Wrigley. Geno, it wasn't good. And I put, it was hilarious. What are you, retarded? You get it because they said retarded. And then it's Yahoo execs reading your tweet and subsequently overhauling its corporate structure. That's funny. Yeah. Guys making fun of me like, this guy yelled at us. I think you're being sarcastic and hilarious. I'm a big Gillis fan, but let's be real. He kind of bombed. Only dick riders and cum-colored glasses will say it was the best. Call in Hot Water show tomorrow we can discuss. Only Unfunny sketch was one without Shane. Of course, the opening sketch, of course it couldn't have Shane in it. The opening sketch was them shitting on Trump. And I have trouble now watching. It was all right. Definitely wasn't brilliant. He's had funnier stuff. And we're going to get to the article. Gillis certainly seemed to be feeling the heat. And this is the article by the Daily Beast, which the YouTube link is up. Can you find that? Gillis certainly, well, let's just read this and I'll get to my point. There was one big elephant in the room when Shane Gillis walked on stage to host SNL this weekend. He addressed it straight away. I was actually fired from the show a while ago, but don't look that up, he told viewers. Please don't even worry about it. And again, he did. And he laughed about it. He made fun of it because, again, he didn't care. He literally said, I will take your money. I will walk on this stage. I will say and do whatever I fucking want, and it will not affect me at all. Like, the thing I kept comparing this to is when fucking Norm Macdonald came back to SNL, and that guy had balls. And I'm not saying Shane doesn't have balls, but they did it two different ways. Norm Macdonald's like, I don't give a fuck. This was before fucking podcasting and all that stuff was big, and he had all these avenues, and he's like still fucking, hoping he can get a TV show, maybe. I don't know, but he's like, yeah, I'm still not funny, so this show must suck, which is great. He didn't care. But Shane he goes, yeah, don't even look that up. Don't even look that up. Gillis then pivoted to a set about how he should have probably become a high school football coach, followed by a joke about his dad being a volunteer girls' high school assistant basketball coach, which did not go over well. And he said, I thought it was great. Never mind, he laughed. Thought that was going to be a big hit here. And he said it, not flop sweating, like he was doing a fucking late spot at fucking the Stand or the Cellar, saying like, I thought that was gonna work. And these guys don't get it. Or maybe they do, which would be even worse. And they're like, oh my God, he doesn't care. He does not give a fuck about this stage. And then he goes, Gillis certainly, there was nothing recurring. There was the recurring sentiment throughout the monologue, although the lack of laughs, which is a lie. You can listen. And when you're a comic like fucking Shane, who's good, he's like, he's only going to hear them not laughing. He said it's a well-lit room. I can see the people. Do you understand? He never gave a fuck. I can promise you he didn't go sit with our boys afterwards and be like, well, I'll never be on that again. He probably went, sat down, had a fucking Bud Light, you know, sat on a pile of money that he got from them this week and said, well, hope they're fucking happy. Hope they're happy because fucking he could have showed up with a postage stamp. But they wanted to look like, oh my God, I guess they're not going to call again. He doesn't care. And the beauty of it is they can't call again because what the fuck do I know? I can't imagine they'll call again because the simple fact is, he's like, yeah, I'll do your show. I'll do your show. But him taking SNL is the equivalent, I don't mean to brag, of me taking the fucking taking the Paulsboro fucking sons of it. I'm like, I'd love to do your show. I'd love to do your show. I'm going to go. I'm going to have a great time. The people that enjoy it will enjoy it. And the people that don't, I'm not going to worry about because I wasn't for them. And then I'll fucking get on with my life. And that's all SNL was to Shane Gillis. It was the Paulsboro, and I love them. They gave me a shirt. I love those guys. Fucking 100 people. Fucking Keanu crushed. But it's the same thing, and they want, because maybe 10, 15 years ago, when fucking Shane didn't have more fucking Patreon subs than SNL has viewers in a lifetime anymore, maybe then Shane would be like, all right, let me write a fucking incredible, insightful monologue. Let me fucking poke fun at them and show that I've acquiesced and that I can be squeaky clean. Let me fucking, flip-flop and shit and say, hey, you want me to shit on Trump? Hey, I won't say gay or retard in the first 5 minutes, which he did. Although Dan thinks he's a cuck, and I'm not yelling at you, Dan, but hopefully I'm fucking proving that he wasn't. Do you understand? And then after all that, although the lack of laughs may not have seemed that noticeable to viewers at home, listen now, they're like, because I know there's video proof of people laughing. We know from previous episodes, no one watches previous episodes, asshole! You just betrayed yourself! We know from previous episodes, it often sounds a lot worse from the performer's point of view. Of course, because they suck! Because the other performers suck! It is a lot worse. Let's get to the fucking meat of it. Let's get to the center of the corn maze, Stewie. Gillis certainly seemed to be feeling the heat. No, he wasn't. As he went into jokes about being his mom's gay best friend, which was brilliant.
That was yeah.
That was brilliant. Before he discovered masturbation. By the way, and if you don't get something I've never seen another performer do, fucking point out his parents. Point out his fucking parents. It's my dad. He's a fucking, and he repeated it. If you don't think that's great,
that was interesting, yeah.
It wasn't interesting, Dan. It was fucking glorious. It's faith, family, and football. It's fucking God, family, and your passion. And he fucking did all three. He did a church skit, which I didn't like that much. But do you understand? He literally called his dad. He busted his old man's balls because his old man taught him to bust fucking balls. He fucking said to his mother, he's like, I love my mother. He's like, when did I stop being your best friend? He told a true story and then he made it a dick joke because he doesn't give a fuck about SNL. And he fucking said a lot. And he fucking said 3 black kids were going to beat up someone for calling their family retarded. He fucking shoved it all in their cunt fucking faces. Yeah, but that was on his Netflix special because it's so perfect. It's the Netflix special that SNL wouldn't let him do until they got cucked and begged Shane to come back. And he said, I'm going to do something for my Netflix special, which probably will land with a lot of viewers because they're too fucking stupid. Not viewers. The viewers are us. Fucking the people in the crowd. Fucking this is new to them because they're too busy sucking this show's cock. Most of the humor is exactly what Gillis fans have come to expect. Yes, hilarious fucking gut belly laughter. The kind of laughter where you bent over laughing so you don't have to look up the applause sign and say, I guess I should clap. That kind of fucking laughter that we've all come to expect from Shane Gillis. Most of the humor is exactly, okay. And most of his jokes, especially the bit about how people with Down syndrome tend to be, it's a lot more empathetic than his reputation might suggest. But unfortunately for Gillis, it seems like the comedy his regular audience enjoys just doesn't work quite as well as 30 Rock. Do you think?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure He said it himself. Oh, let's read the next sentence. Look, I don't have any material that can be on TV, all right? He said it. Laughing. Fucking Shane has probably sat there like, I have not regretted getting fired in the past fucking, I can't speak for him, but I can't realize how long. And they're all sitting there like, he got fired. Why are we so jealous of this guy who does what he wants and says what he wants? He got fired, and he's just sitting there like, yeah, I'll do the thing where I'm the gay guy with a butt plug up my ass. I'd love to. Yeah, I'll make fun of Trump in sneakers. That's great. Yeah, I'll do whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want because I'm just taking your money and maybe winning some more viewers over and basically proving that what my buddy Geno said. But I'm proving the point that the more lines you draw in the sand when you're woke, the more you fucking trip over them because you keep moving the fucking goalposts. And now they're like, yeah, this guy's great. And what does he do in the monologue? Retarded. Remember when you were gay? All he does, it's like my dad works with fucking young girls as a basketball coach. How's everyone feeling? I'm going to explain to you in a sentence and compliment you. You know why? Because you love Shane and you're still pissed at them for fucking him over. And he said, fuck you, and fucking threw it in their face by just getting famous. And you're like, he shouldn't even have gone back to them. So I get that. I get that why you think that, and that's nice. But, you know, like I'm looking at it just from and I'm sure you see it because you're a huge fan. You can tell. He's like, he's like, yeah, I'd love to do your show. He wasn't like, unlike, you know, cucks, unlike this cuck who's like, that'll show him. This is a blow to the fucking woke culture. And he's like, what? I'm just gonna get in a limo and you do it, Shane. You're a hero. What are you talking about? So like, I'm the cuck in this, if you think about it. And that'd be like if you went on Misery Loves Company. Never. I'd love to be. I'd love to be in the same room with him. But and that gets back. Thank you for bringing me back full circle, Dan. And I'll be the first to admit that is because I did say it was hilarious and brilliant. And his monologue was hilarious to us, you know, because we see what he's doing. And I think it was brilliant what he did, which I just explained. But I'm not sitting there saying it's the 7 words you can't say on TV or anything. But I could see you thinking that and calling me a fucking cuck. But you cannot convince me it wasn't hilarious to watch him do anything he would want to do because he's a fucking comic. He's a goddamn comedian. You're a goddamn, I can't think of the line from fucking The Perfect Storm. You're a goddamn fucking Glosterman. And like, I think it was brilliant the way he's like, yeah, probably got in a limo, fucking probably got hammered at the after party. I guarantee it was just another night out for him. And I guarantee he took our boys out drinking with him. I'd be amazed if he didn't. I can't speak for him, but that's why I get why you think he was being cucked. And because you weren't, for a lack of a better word, you're like, they don't deserve him. And that I get. And SNL doesn't deserve him until he walks in and be like, there was nothing they could have said. There was nothing they could have done. He literally was holding them hostage. Like, retard, what are you going to do? You're going to fire me again? Because you will look like, you will be like, no, you can't say that. You're fired again. All right, well, let me know in 3 years when you need me back, okay? If you're even still on the air. You said retarded. Yeah, my niece is retarded. Yeah, but you can't. Well, then fire me again and I'll be back and you will fucking never recover from it. It's like when people would tell me not to say the N word or the F word and I'll be like, don't say it. And it's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know? It's like when people are like, you don't know that. All right, well, I'll have 5 people call in and check. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You understand? That's what fucking, you know, that's what CONTROL being in control is. And fucking he was. He fucking did whatever he wanted. And don't get me wrong, he fucking had a great time. You saw the skits, they all translate. But you cannot convince me, go back and watch it again. He literally, everyone's sitting there like, we're with Shane Gillis. Everyone on that fucking cast, every no-name on that cast that fucking worked fucking hard, and by that I mean kowtowed and fucking compromised fucking what they wanted to say, or fucking didn't because they have nothing to say. They sat there going like, we're with Shane Gillis, the guy that got fired for saying chink, and Bowen Yang's hugging him, and he has to, because Bowen Yang is fucking the one that got cucked. Bowen Yang, that dumb, unfunny, got cucked. Not fucking, understood?
That dumb, understood.
Oh, God forgive me, Dan. I wasn't talking to Are we clear? A few good men. Crystal. Shane, God forgive me. Dan, thank you for calling in. So there you go. So yeah, you're all caught up. That's the Shane Gillis thing. I thought it was great.
Well done, Shane.
Yeah, well done. Well done, Shane.
Not that you need me and Louie fucking giving you your stamp of approval, but good job, Shane.
Ah.